Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Helix by Matt Tressel. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, meaning in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have these cages in the grid. These are killer cages, meaning that they're sums. So that's these dotted lines that surround certain cells. Those are the cages. So first of all, digits can't repeat in a cage. So normally Sudoku would let you put a 2 here and a 2 here, but that is not allowed in this cage because you can't repeat digits in the cage. Additionally, all of the digits sum to the value in the top left. So these sum to 13. So we could do, for example, 6, 4, 1, 2, and that would add to 13. That's definitely not the only way to fill this cage though. All right. And in addition to that, we do have our V sums. V is Roman numeral for 5. These sum to 5 and these sum to 5. Could have been cages. Anyway, that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right, well, I am no stranger to just putting 1, 2, 3, 4 on a 5 sum. It's either 1 plus 5 or 2 plus 3. Sorry, 1 plus 4 or 2 plus 3. So what we want to do is some of these, it's not immediately obvious whether the cages are forced. So let's start with the biggest one. This is a 5-digit cage. So it's going to have 5 out of the 6 digits, meaning it's only missing 1 digit. So which digit is it missing? Well, all 6 digits add to 21. So if we want to sum to 19 with 5 of them, then we need to omit whatever gets us from 19 to 21. So 21 minus 19 is 2. So this cage is missing the 2. Otherwise, we don't know much about it. But it means we can't place 2 in any of these cells, which could be interesting. Not immediately, though, that I can tell. Okay. 4 cells adding to 11, right? Well, what is the minimum 4 cells can add to? Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 10. And so in order to get to 11, there's only one way to do it. And that is to, take our 1, 2, 3, 4 and add 1 to one of these digits. But we can only do so to the topmost digit because any other digit would cause a repeat. We can't do 1, 2, 4, 4. We can't do 1, 3, 3, 4, right? We're not allowed to repeat digits. So we have to increase the 4 to a 5, and that gives us 1, 2, 3, 5, and that is our 11 cage. Now, these 2 cells here, you will notice, see the entirety of the 1, 2, 3, 5 cage. Right? If I were to try to put, say, a 1 here, it eliminates 1 from the entire cage, which is no good. A 1 here does the same thing. So these 2 cells have to be 4, 6 because they see the entire 1, 2, 3, 5 otherwise. And so that means this one's not a 4, meaning that's not a 1. Whatever this digit is the same as this digit because it cannot appear in these 3 cells, but we know it appears in the 11 cage somewhere because all of 1, 2, 3 appear in the 11 cage. So it's got to appear right there. So these are the same digit as each other. I also want to point out, I noticed this right at the start, this digit here is the same as this digit because where does this digit go in this row? Well, it can't repeat in its box and it can't repeat in its cage. So it can only go there, meaning this is a 1, 2, 3, 4. And these purples are the same. Now, something we have to be careful about is purple could be the same as green. We don't know. So we got to keep in mind that they could be the same. They don't have to be, but they also don't have to be different. Now this, that we have a triple left here. So let's fill that out. It's all but 2, right? Other but 2, 4, 6. So it's the 1, 3, 5. And that means this can't be 3, meaning this can't be 2. And this is, it can't be 1 either, meaning that can't be 4. And so this is also down to 1, 3. And this is just 2, 4, 6 to finish the box. So we know one of these 2 is a 6. Okay, 15 and 5. We haven't looked at this yet. It's missing the 6. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's missing the 6. So if 6 can't go in any of these, first of all, that means there's a 6 in this 13 cage. That could be interesting because we need a 6 in the row somewhere. So if there's a 6 in 13 cage, the other 3 digits need to add to 13 minus 6, which is 7. There's only one way for 3 digits to add to 7, which is 1, 2, 4. Again, you can think about that by what is the minimum 3 digits can add to? Well, that's 1, 2, 3. That's 6. We need to add 1 to that without repeating a digit. We can only do that by increasing the biggest one by 1. And so we end up with 1, 2, 4, meaning this cannot be a 3. These have to be the 1. We can unpencil that or uncolor that. And then this is going to be 2, 4, 6. It's the only way that we're going to end up with a sum of 13. Because again, we know the 6 is in there, so the others 3 have to add to 7. And there's only one way for 3 digits to add to 7, which is 1, 2, 4. And so that leaves behind the 3, 5 over here. There's something weird with evens and odds going on, isn't there? This is a 3, 5 pair, meaning these can't be 3, 5, or 6. So yeah, there's only 3 digits left here. This is a triple to finish this is 1, 2, 4. That's not a 1. So the 1's in one of these two. That's going to point down. That's not a 1. We're down to 1 being in one of these two in this box. In this cage, sorry. In the cage, 1's in one of these two. That is going to point up, saying that's not a 1, but it also affects the box. So these are 2, 3, 5. The 1 is in one of these two as well. All right, we're making some progress. 1, 2, 4 here means this can't be 2 or 4, so this has to be 3, and that makes green 2. All right, so green and purple were not the same. That's 5 and 3. That's a 5. That's 3 and 1. All right. Let's clear these out. 3, 5 pair. Yeah, down here we have 1, 4, 6. It's not a 1. That's not a 2, by the way. 4, 6 pair, so this is 3, 5. We have a 1, 3, 5 triple here, so this is 2, 4, 6. And this is the 3, 5 then. 2 is one of these two. We're getting there. I think it's just Sudoku at this point. These are 1, 4, 6. Top one's not a 1. All right, what are we doing here? Oh, this is 2, 4, 6. We need the 5. There definitely is something weird with evens and odds. I don't know. Maybe I didn't notice something about that. This is 3. This is 1. This is 5. That's a 5 and 3. That's a 5 and 3. 3 in the corner, celebrating being a 3 in the corner. That's our 1. I shouldn't have penciled 1 there in the first place. So this is 1 for the column. This is 2, 4, 6. All right. So what's distinguishing our evens? Good question. 4, 6, 4, 6. Is there a... Oh, it's this here. Whoops. This V here. So that's a 4. That's 6 and 2. That's 6. Oops. That's 6 and 4. We get the 2 and the 4 and the 6. We get the 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 2, 6 and 4, and we're done. All right. I do think these could have just been cages. We could have removed an entire rule by making these cages, but it's fine. Cool. Well, nice puzzle, Matt. Let me know if there was something intended with evens and odds, or if it just kind of worked out that kind of evens and odds tended to split apart in this puzzle. That's pretty interesting. Maybe it has to do with all the sums being odd. I don't know. Anyway, let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.